Hey everybody, it's Donna. I'm here today to talk about the full moon that we're having today and also some of the rituals that I do that I think you'll enjoy. I get these questions a lot, so I thought I would have a video and just have everything that you can kind of follow through on your own. If you have more questions, you can always message me and reach out to me and just let me know what your specific questions are, your personal questions, and I will do my best to get back to you and help you with your own rituals. So today is March 9th, 2020. And it's a full moon in Virgo. It's also a supermoon. So when I say it's a full moon in Virgo, it's a great time to utilize the Virgo energy, which is really organized and has a list of things to do and gets them done. I think that it's really important to think about all the things that you're waiting on doing or procrastinating on, or you just started and you didn't finish. It's a great time to kind of complete those things and get really organized, like A to Z, get them all done. Also be cautious to give yourself a little bit of space though without being a procrastinator, because Virgo can sometimes get a little anxious and be a little bit of a perfectionist. So try to notice if you're doing that as well and you don't get anything done because it's not perfect enough. So just try to take your time but do start on those projects. Think of things that you've been trying to work on that you haven't been able to fully take charge of, and try to get those things started or complete some projects that you haven't completed yet. This is the super moon, which means that the moon is really close to the earth. You can open the curtains and feel like the moon is just right there and you could touch it. If you've ever seen the movie Moonstruck, it always reminds me of Cosmo's moon. So he would open the curtains and he fell in love at the super moon because it was just so overwhelming, and he just was really inspired. So I always feel really inspired by supermoons. I feel like they have the extra charge. I feel like I feel it, and I feel very inspired to do the things that are very important to me and are my true desires. So some of the rituals that I use at the time of a full moon. So these are things that you can do at any time. You don't have to wait for a full moon, but these are things that I love to do on the full moon, especially because I'm utilizing that amazing big energy of the purging of a full moon and moving the energy around so that I can have new things come to me. Okay, so one thing is charging crystals. So for me, because I'm a crystal healer, I do charge my crystals all the time, all day long. I charge crystals. I have multiple. This is a selenite stick. It's a very large one. And I have multiple of these, and I recharge my crystals. I have a few other ways that I recharge my crystals, but I use them in my business. I use them all the time. These are great to have if you do, wear a lot of crystals or use your crystals, put them in your pocket, and you do want to recharge them. You don't want to wait till the full moon, but you don't have to spend any money. You can just use the full moon energy and recharge your crystals. So today being the full moon, you can put your crystals outside. I used to sometimes, to trust my neighbors, I would sometimes put them in a glass jar that was sealed and kind of make it just not noticeable that I was putting stuff out. That got them charged. It might rain tonight, so if I was going to put them outside, I would either put them under my deck, somewhere that they wouldn't get wet, or put them in something. But I'm just gonna put my crystals on a table and push it up against the wall and open the curtains. So it even might be cloudy tonight, but that's okay. So the energy's still gonna come through and my crystals are gonna have a nice, beautiful recharge. Another great thing to do, and again, I do this all the time because I have people coming into my house, I have lots of people visit. I just like having cleared energy, so I sage all the time. But full moons are a great time for purging. It's a great time for saging. You should only be spending about sometimes it's even like $3 for a stick of sage, and you just want to burn it. Mine's like falling apart because I use it a lot. You just want to light it and blow out the flame and just let the smoke go around the windows, go around the doors, go in rooms that people have been in. If someone's been sick, it's great to clear that energy. It's said to remove allergens. I have a ton of allergies in the South. I'm a Bostonian, so this isn't my normal trees, so I get really sick with allergies here. So I love to sage because I feel like it does purge all the things my dogs bring in with them that I could be allergic to. I think it does help with that. This is also a more expensive bowl. You don't have to, this has a little sand in it, so I can really snuff everything out. You don't have to spend that much money. You can have just a simple albacore shell is about $12, or you can just have a plate. When I used to have this bowl that was an antique bowl I found, and I used to use that for years. And I don't know where the bowl is, or I would still be using that, but I have this and this is wonderful. But you don't have to spend a lot of money. And that again is something that you can do all the time. You don't have to wait until a full moon, but again, I love doing it. These are my rituals. I love doing it on the full moon. Don't forget to put your jewelry outside. So this is my Garnet Mala. I love to wear these. I just had a festival this weekend, so I was around a lot of people, a lot of energy. And even if it was positive, it's just your crystals can get kind of tired. So I'm gonna definitely have a big recharge tonight. Something else that I like to do, thinking of the purging energy of a full moon, is I like to think about what am I working on personally? What are things that are stagnant energy in myself? What are things that I need to move out? What are the obstacles I'm creating? What are obstacles around me? What's going on in my relationships? What are some relationships that have been causing me strife? What are some conversations that have going around in my head a lot? And I just want to get it out. I'm also writing a book, so it's a lot of things from the past and how I was brought up, and some things kind of just stay in your mind. So it's just things that do not exist anymore. It's the past. But it's real when it's in your mind. So I'm gonna write some things out and write out anything that's going on with me, that's relationships, areas I need to have better boundaries, and in myself. So it could even be just your self-talk if you're not in a pattern of neutralizing negative self-talk or talking you out of something, working on that, like releasing that energy so that you create the space for yourself. So if you're manifesting and you're praying and you're doing all of these positive things, doing your vision boards and writing things out, and you're ready to have all these amazing things come for you, if there's no space to bring it in, it's not going to be able to land, right? So the plane can't land if there's too many planes on the runway. So you're going to move those things out so that the new energy can come in and keep you, just give you that chance to receive the things that you're asking for. So again, it is the worm moon, and that is, again, the farmers moved away, the thaw started to happen, and the snow moved away, all the earthworms. So this is the time to reveal those things that are fresh and new beginnings. I'm in the South, so things are already starting to bloom, and I love the spring here because it's just so pretty and so many pretty flowers and pretty trees. But it's just a reminder that it's all new. It's a blank canvas. It's a new time to start the things that I really truly desire. What can I do better at getting the things I really want? Because we are in charge of our own destinies. There's a lot of energy with destiny, but to get there, you have to move. You can do as many law of attraction meditations as you want to, but if you're not taking action, it's not going to happen. So what can you do to take action? And having that Virgo moon right now is just amazing for us to do that, to really just start to make those things happen. Get really serious about ourselves. Get really serious about the things we're doing. You can also use this energy for the work that you do. If you're working for another company, it doesn't have to be just for yourself. You can utilize it everywhere. But again, it's really great to start with yourself. Start with that foundation. Start with yourself, and then it will escalate and ripple with all the people around you and the things that you do. So the full moon was at 1:48 p.m. today, Eastern Standard Time. But I like to use about 24 hours of the full moon energy. So if you don't have time, sometimes I might be too busy and won't be able to burn stuff, and I'll burn it the next day. So just try to use the energy the best that you can. Don't feel like you have to rush out and do stuff. I personally like to use the 24-hour span of the full moon time, and get all my stuff done. Again, these are my rituals. You may add in, you may use some, try them out, they didn't work for you, that's fine. These are my rituals. I get a lot of questions about what I do at the full moon, and these are the things that I find really work for me. Take what works for you and use it. You can, customize your own full moon rituals for whatever works for you. Different full moons, I'll do different things, but this is traditionally what I do for every full moon. And for this being the supermoon in Virgo, I am being very strict with myself about completing projects that I have. So hopefully this was helpful for you. If you have any questions or anything that has come up, that maybe you have a question about burning sage, or maybe what do you do with different crystals. I have a lot of crystals, so if not everything is exactly in the space, it's getting the energy. I feel the energy. I feel like they're cleansed. So you don't have to be insane about it. Just try to, you want to cleanse your crystals, make the effort, put the crystals near the window, put them outside. That's it. And I hope that you have a fabulous full moon. I hope you purge all the things that are bothering you and need to go. I'm excited to see what shows up for you and when you purge that energy. Again, let me know if you have any questions. This is my YouTube channel. That's Divine Inhale, which is my company name, with Donna Clifford. So reach out to me if you have any other questions. Have a great full moon. Thank you. Have a great day.